What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Fleet, where we do daily anime and manga related content, mainly focusing on One Piece. And for today's video, we back with another chapter review / discussion on the latest One Piece chapter, chapter 1072, The Weight of Memory. So, right off the bat, this chapter opens up with Bonnie playing on Vegapunk's kindness and his humility by playing hurt. And then, what does she do? Proceeds to go berserk when he gives in, bro. Her fruit is just so crazy, the fact that she can manipulate her age. And like, you just know how valuable that is to manipulate being an old woman, a young child, hell, even a baby. So already off the bat, like, Bonnie is just increasing, like, and her stocks keep rising, especially for me, because like all the stuff we starting to see about her, it just gets more and more interesting, and her story is far more deeper than we originally thought. And you know, I'm just glad to see the supernovas back doing what they do, and it's just like, you know, it's an exciting thing to see. I just hope we get some more of Uruj before the series is over, because the Mad Monk, as we know, the smiling monk, bro, he was just crazy. He had a crazy devil fruit. He was one of the only ones to go in Big Mom's territory and hold his own. So, you know, he definitely deserves to come back and have some more prominence in the story, you know, in whatever way that's going to come. So then the chapter goes to Vegapunk and Bonnie. You know, I think they just have like a funny dynamic. You know, he cares for her a lot because of obviously his relationship with her father, who he knew for years, and so it just translates onto her. Yet every moment she has, she just wants to put physical pain on him. She want to put hands and feet on him at all times. So it's a cool and a funny dynamic, and it's definitely, I think it's gonna get deeper the more we find out about it. And in this chapter, we actually got to see Bonnie used a name attack. You know, she can alter the size of her muscles, not just alter the age of her body. So she can actually alter her muscles and, you know, alter her physical strength. So that's definitely another plus to her fruit. And, you know, the fact that she can just touch you and revert you back to a baby, even though it's like, it's not permanent, but that's still just low-key overpowered. So I'm pretty sure that her attack and, you know, just her devil fruit in general is limited by the haki of the opponent, similar to, you know, Law's shamble attack, how he couldn't just shambles Big Mom away because her haki is just too strong. So I figure it will work the same with Jewelry Bonnie. You know, if she touches the wrong person whose haki is too strong, I don't think it will have any effect on them. And also, we got to finally figure out why her name is Jewelry Bonnie, because whenever she uses her power on someone, they start to have jewels fall out of them. So it's like it's like an unlimited money glitch as well that can probably feed, you know, her eating habit. You know how Bonnie get. And you know, like I mentioned before, her power is limited on living things, so it has a time limit. So that's a good way to keep her power in check, because a power like that is kind of like sugars, bro. It can just get too crazy, too overpowered, and really nobody can stop it except with certain conditions. So then the chapter goes back to Red Port with Kuma. You know, this was a moment I was pretty hyped for, because I really like Kuma as a character. I think Kuma is one of the undisputed GOATs of One Piece, and you know, the fact that we've been able to see him so much in these chapters lately has really been a pleasure, because I actually enjoy Kuma a lot. And she keeps pressing Vegapunk, Bonnie that is, she continues to press Vegapunk, press him about what is the reason that her father gave up his free will. And Vegapunk can't tell her because morally it's just not right for him to tell her, because he promised Kuma that he won't ever reveal why Kuma made the decision he made. And you know, as these chapters continue to go on, I'm sure that we'll eventually get down to the bottom, but it kind of just goes back into my theory about Kuma being a plant within the world government. Like he just said, make me a weapon, make them think that I'm working for them, but really, you know, when it's time, just flip that switch and just let me go berserk. So I'm excited to see what Kuma's, you know, what's in store for Kuma, because we also find out that he can, bro, this man extracted his own memories, bro. Just like he can use his fruit to extract the pain out of your body, he extracted his own memories. So like, what is inside of those memories? What are those memories going to reveal about characters and things that we have no idea about? So I think that'll be definitely is an interesting point to note moving forward, that Jewelry was able to realize that that was her father's memories, because she knows her father's power better than anyone. And we just continue to see Kuma just going on a rampage at Red Port. This man tried to climb the red line, kind of like, you know, that robot from the Void Sentry. that we actually probably got a chance to see while on Vegapunk's island. And it's just like, bro, the timing of my Usopp video could not have been any better, bro. He continues to be a wimp. I know he's a part of the Cowardly Trio, but Usopp, come on, bro. It's time, like, to stop being so scary, bro, and just tap into who you're supposed to be. And then we see that Sanjay and Zoro, of course, Sanjay and Zoro, they still have that rivalry in full effect. So, you know, they going hard, bro. It's just so funny to see the back and forth between those two, especially because right now Zoro has the upper hand because he has the higher bounty. Sanji has the 4th highest bounty on the crew, so you know Zoro calls him number 4 and all that. So it's very cool, and it's just funny to see because it kind of gives you those flashbacks of like Sky Island and the earlier arcs when the crew were just having that back and forth banter between each other. So I really enjoyed that. And then we got a chance to see Kaku's new enhanced form. His form is like similar to Rob Lucci, you know, where they have those black flames around him, and it basically just makes them stronger in every way. However, introduce Stussy. Miss Buckingham Stussy. She's the perfect clone that the chapter opened up talking about, bro. And she was a former member of the Rock Pirates. So Miss Bucky, double agent, put Kaku to sleep. She kind of looks like she has like some type of vampiric powers or something like that. Who knows? But I'm sure we'll find out. Overall, I'll give this chapter an 8.7 out of 10. I thought it had some very high moments. You know, it had a good amount of action, good amount of story progression, and you know, it was just some good off-top reveals of things to come, as well as people that we haven't seen in a long time. We got a chance to see big reveals like the Miss Buckingham thing about Stussy being, you know, a double agent. So yeah, that's what I give this chapter, 8.7 out of 10. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for future content. Be on the lookout for more. Captain out.